Good afternoon. This is Joe Mosen for SuccessProgress.com. Thanks for stopping by. It's our goal to provide relevant, meaningful content to our user community, and today we're going to profile The War of Art. Break through the blocks and win your inner creative battles, written by Steven Pressfield. This book sat on my desk for 2 months. I thought the title was a ploy to push a stupid subject with a bad pun on Sun Tzu. Needless to say, I have egg on my face. Steven is an excellent author, and he cuts through the crap to discuss the most devastating poison known to man: resistance. Resistance is the root of more unhappiness than poverty, disease, and erectile dysfunction. According to Pressfield, it was easier for Hitler to start World War II than it was for him to face a blank canvas. He wanted to be an artist, and resistance beat him. Why is this important to me? Procrastination is the dirty green monster that separates the men from the boys, the pros from the joes. Resistance is procrastination on steroids because it dives into the why behind the what. The enemy is a very good teacher, Dalai Lama. Socrates demonstrated long ago that the truly free individual is free only to the extent of his own self-mastery, while those who will not govern themselves are condemned to find masters to govern over them. In English, you're either part of your own plan or part of someone else's. The War of Art is broken down into 3 main parts. For the sake of time, I'll touch on all 3 in summary. The summary will not do the book justice. You need to read it. Defining the enemy. Any subject that you want to pursue elicits resistance from writing, painting, music, health programs, starting a business, and/or overcoming a bad habit. Resistance is self-sabotage and will look for recruits. Sabotage by others. Resistance is 1. Internal. 2. Resistance is lying and full of shit. 3. Cannot be reasoned with. 4. Impersonal. 5. Infallible. The more you want something, the stronger the resistance. 6. Universal. Everybody experiences it. 7. Never sleeps. 8. Plays for keeps. We're in a war until the death. It is part of the human condition. 9. Fueled by fear. Terrorism killed 3,000 people in 2001, and our country spends hundreds of billions of dollars to prevent it. Sedentary lifestyles kill 2 million people per year, and we spend next to nothing to cure it. Fear gets our attention. 10. Opposes in one direction. When you go from higher to lower in any endeavor, then no resistance. 11. Most powerful at the finish line. 12. Procrastination. 13. Self-medication and victimhood. 14. Unhappiness, self-doubt, criticism, isolation. The more resistance you have toward the project, the more love you have for it. The opposite of love is not hate, but indifference. Combating resistance, turning pro. The key to overcoming resistance is by doing the activity every day. The principle of priority states you must know the difference between what is urgent and what is important. You must do what's important first. The pro does these 10 things. Number 1, shows up every day. 2, shows up no matter what. 3, stays on the job all day. 4, committed over the long haul. 5, the stakes are high and for real. 6, accepts money for the labor. 7, do not over-identify with the job. Understands the difference between role and identity. 8, masters the technique of the job. 9, has a sense of humor about the job. And 10, receives praise or blame in the real world. Example: the Gracie family has mastered Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and are responsible for making it popular. Royce Gracie won 3 UFC championships, fighting 7 times in one day and beating guys twice his size. As a spectator, we saw the end result of his turning pro. What we did not see is the fact that he lived the warrior's lifestyle, practicing since birth. In this regard, your destiny chooses you. Beyond resistance, higher realm. The moment a person learns he's got terminal cancer, a profound shift takes place in his psyche. At one stroke in the doctor's office, he becomes aware of what really matters to him. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, magic, and power in it. Begin it now. Like I said earlier, this book is a real sleeper and you need to read it. The lessons are profound. Being consciously aware of resistance as part of the human condition gives you power to conquer it. One of the best conquerors of resistance was the Spartan king Leonidas. When asked what makes a great warrior, his simple reply was contempt for death. I hope you found this short video summary useful. The key to any new idea is to work in your daily routine until it becomes habit. Habits form in as little as 21 days. One thing you can take away from the book is define your biggest resistance. Remember that when you do this, then there is love there for what you're resisting. This insight can shift your life's course. Listen to your gut. If you enjoyed the video, then please don't hesitate to pass it along. If you want more detail, click on the link and purchase Stephen's book, The War of Art. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.